Wayne.
And I'm Norma from RVacationer.
Follow us as we travel in our motorhome and Jeep Cherokee.
Subscribe and click the notification bell.
GPS, rear view camera, and tire pressure is lower than I like for it to be, but 32 degrees here, so I'm counting on them warming up a good bit. We are hooked up, tested, and then we're heading out to South Alabama and see what temperatures are down there 330 miles south of here. So, and here comes the sweet little boss lady. Let's put all this together. This is where we pull off the side of the highway to meet with the other couples that's going in.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
RVacationers, welcome back to the channel. It's been a while since we've done a video, but frankly, because of the diesel prices and grocery prices and going out to eat prices, everything else has inflated, and I apologize to every one of you out there. Just the same as when you're watching a football game and you say, we've got it won, there's no way we can lose now. It's my fault because I retired, the pandemic hit, the inflation went up. It's all my fault. Take the blame. Apologize. Now let's move on. Tightness of the turn to pull into the toad removal location. They don't like the congestion holding up traffic coming through the gate, so they ask that you pull over into the overflow parking lot. There's a fire hydrant and a gate post, and I was in the lane closest to the driveway, so I had to pull way left and try to go back way right. My car was jackknifed already, but I was either going to hit the fire hydrant or the post, so I had to back up even with the car jackknifed to get out of the way.
This is one of our favorite places because the beaches are so beautiful down there. We got
it's supposed to be warmer too.
Well, it was a lot cooler this year. I don't think it ever got out of the low 60s any day that we were down there, and in the 30s at night, so the beach was a little chilly with the breeze blowing. But we did have a good time. There were 3 other couples that went with us.
The campground is basically 3 long strips The center one comes in from the check-in house. Then you got the northern strip and the southern strip. Southern is right by the water. Northern is more towards the woods and the walking trails. So we were on the northern route. I really didn't like the center route or the center road going into the campground because all traffic comes in and out through the center road, whether you're on the left side, right side, or whatever.
Yeah, it was very busy.
Yeah, it was very busy, and they have several what they call pull-through sites, but really they're just pull off to the side of the road sites, and your slide outs are just right there on the road, so no privacy. I didn't really like that. There's the drive where you come up into the activity center. There's pickleball, tennis courts. There's the swimming pool. It's an outdoor pool. There's the nature center. There's the campground store. Have snack items and basic essentials for campground. There's the laundromat and one of the many restrooms in this campground.
We did lots of eating, lots of
Too much.
yeah, lots of driving around and looking. We did go to the beach one day and walk out on the pier, so that was a good day. We had a lot of fun just hanging out with all of our friends, having a lot of laughs, and just having a good time overall.
You know, we expected it to be warm weather down there. After we got set up, we were all tired because we drove straight through from North Alabama to the beach. The thing we wanted to do is go eat. So over the course of the week,
We ate a lot.
we ate too much.
Well, we did only go out one meal a day.
That's true. We did eat one meal a day, but boy, what a meal. Lots of seafood. And if you ever go to Fish River Grill, they have a soup called swamp soup that sounds nasty, but it's turnip greens and white beans, pinto beans.
And I loved everything there, but I'm not a turnip green person.
So I had mine and hers, and everybody else loved theirs, but she's not going to try it because it has something green in it. Overall, we ate at DeSoto's Seafood. We ate at Bahama Bob. We ate at Bayou La Batre. It's called Bayou Seafood Company, LLC. Very fresh shrimp, almost like it's pulled right out of the coastal waters and cooked right there in front of you.
We did a breakfast one morning at Hazel's.
We did Hazel's.
Lulu's.
We did Lulu's. One of the guys in our group had never been to Lulu's, so we went there. That is, for those of you that don't know, Jimmy Buffett's sister has a place, and it's right under the overpass that goes over the intercoastal waterways. So it's good, and the seafood is good, and the view is good. So suffice it to say that we ate too much.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to ride an e-bike. One of our friends had his and hers e-bikes, and his wife has recently had surgery on her neck, so she wasn't able to ride the bike. So he and I went for I don't know, I'm guessing about 15 miles on the e-bikes, and I pedaled most of that with the pedal assist being set on 2 from 0 to 5. It was a red, but it was a very nice ride, very smooth, very comfortable, easy to handle, easy to start and stop, so I enjoyed that. We took a ferry ride over to Dauphin Island, which is where we also drove from there to Bayou Seafood Company. It was in Bayou La Batre.
And if you don't know where it is, you'll never find it.
Yeah, you're not going to just happen to go by this place. You have to be going there to get some fresh seafood.
It didn't even have a sign at the road.
There was no sign on the building. You just had to know the place was there.
But all the worker people were coming in there to get lunch, so you can tell by that it was a good place to eat.
You have to tie
Very
them out
busy.
in it, Richard.
So we enjoyed the ferry ride. That's the first time we've ever done a car on the ferry. There was some people that was driving their motor homes onto the ferry and going across, but we just did the cars. And went to Fort Gaines on Dauphin Island. We went to the aquarium. They have a sea life
Lab or Sea Lab or something.
sea lab of some kind. They it's a marine biology staff. The Coast Guard it operates out of that same area. So it was a beautiful day. We enjoyed our ride over there.
And we did see dolphins.
We did see some dolphins. We saw some crazy people that actually got out of their car and stood on the upper deck of the ferry going across. One of our party did that same thing, and it was
Very cold.
I don't know, it was windy, maybe 35 or 40 degrees, plus all that wind coming at you. So being the non-cold weather person that I am, I stayed in the car. And
I did get out a little bit and talk to a nice lady.
You weren't allowed to run the car, so we couldn't run the heater, but it was sure nice having the sun come in and warm the car up. So that was a pleasant way to spend the day. And we spent most of the day there. I guess we left the campground about 9 and got home probably dark, 5:30 or 6:30 or something. So anyway, we had a wonderful time. Gulf Shores State Park is huge. They have a lot of campsites. A lot of the website reservation area will show you that they're already booked, but if you call, people cancel all the time. There's a lot of Michigan, Wisconsin, South Dakota,
A lot of northern tags.
Iowa. Yeah, a lot of there's one New York state tag there. So a lot of snowbirds do come into this area, but we were able to stay for 5 nights or 6 nights, and then we left there and went up to Gunter Hill in Montgomery, Alabama, and stayed there just the one night. We broke the drive up in half because it was so strenuous going down there for all of us trying to stay together.
And we all wish we had another night or two
By
to
the
stay.
way, public service announcement to anybody that might be watching from the Jefferson County or Birmingham area.
Please, 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 I'm begging you, fix I-65 going north.
I had to slow down to about 45 to keep it from just completely shaking
Rattling us
my
to
motorhome
pieces.
apart. And one guy had a fifth wheel, and it did. He said he could hear things from his truck. He could hear things rattling inside the fifth wheel. Yeah, so the Gunter Hill Campground is a Corps of Engineer, and there's been a lot of people that we watch their videos have talked about Gunter Hill and all the positive things that have been said on other videos. We would echo those same things. It is a very, very nice Corps of Engineer, full hookups, 50 amp. I will say, and I've questioned this the last time I stayed there, my power surge protector tells me that the common and the ground are reversed, and so I questioned that the first time, and they said they would take full responsibility if anything ever happened. They've had electricians to come out and swear up and down that it's not a problem. We've been there twice, and the light indicator says the same thing both times, but we've never had a problem. It's a little bit way off the road as you go through the check-in location. If you go straight, you're going to an old campground that's mostly rustic. But
And it was completely closed.
they had it closed down.
off.
There's a boat launch there, so if you do get in that area, you still got plenty of room to turn around. So what you want to do is, just as you go through the guard shack, take an immediate left, and you'll go maybe 2 miles, and you'll get to 3 circle areas. 1 big circle and 2 smaller circles inside that circle. So you can't get lost. You're just going to keep going in circles till you find your way back out. So we had a wonderful time. Nice day to just rest and relax and not have to go anywhere.
Especially a good time because we were with friends.
Yep. Yep, traveling together in a caravan is safety in numbers, and nobody had any breakdowns or any issues, but if you did, it's nice to know that there's somebody that can stop and help you get through that. So anyway, with all that, it is November 2022, so we want to say happy Thanksgiving to everybody, Merry Christmas, and we hope you have the best of health and the best time you can ever have with friends and family this season. If we don't see you on the road, we'll see you in the next video. Thanks. Hi friends, thank you for joining us on this video. If you would, if you have not already, we need a real big favor. Not like a kidney or a lung or anything, just a real big favor. Hit that subscribe button right down there, that red one, right in there. And when you hit that, you'll see a little bell. Click on the bell so you get notified of all our future videos. And give us a thumbs up. We would appreciate it very, very much. Thank you. Have a great day. See you in the next video.